hi, Anica. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so how was the feedback of your song when it was released?
Oh, it was actually amazing. I did like for the very first time I did like a YouTube music video premiere on YouTube. And then when it was released, there was this countdown 2 minutes and was like, "Oh my God, I hope that the people will like the video and the song." And then like in the first couple of minutes so many people like commented on the video and said, "Oh, it's so cool, I love it, and I think yeah, this is a good song for Eurovision." And that was so relieving for myself because I
Mhm.
put everything into this song, my whole passion, my whole love. And to see that the people like it was just the best feeling.
So your song is called "Once Upon."
Right.
What do you? What kind of message do you wanna? I don't know how to say in English. Like to project to the audience with that song.
Once Upon a Dream is a story about someone who like faces setbacks and challenges, but keeps on pursuing their dreams. So it's a song about dreams, belief, and hope.
Okay. So how was the? Why do you decided to submit your song or yourself to the German Eurovision process? It was the song.
Um,
It was because someone of mm, of your environmental told you I see you in Eurovision. Why?
yeah. So the Eurovision Song Contest has like always been one of my biggest dreams as a person and as an artist. And
Hmm.
like every day I'm watching like Eurovision when I was a child together with my family. And always think, okay, wow, this is amazing. This is cool. I want to do that someday. And how do the other people do that? What do they wear? What do the songs what are they like and what could I do on the stage? And then I was like, okay, someday I'm gonna do that. And then last year in September, I met with two Finnish friends of mine,
Hmm.
and they are also in love with the Eurovision. We met and then we said, okay, do we want to write a Eurovision song? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then it just happened. And I was like, okay, I love this song. And we already had like the whole concept for the staging, for the video, for everything in our heads. And I was like, okay, now is the right time. And we're just gonna try everything and try our best and submit it to the German national finals.
Um, uh, Germany in the last years in Eurovision has been not in good places. Do you think your
No.
song is do you think your song can change that trend of
I really hope that the people will like the song. I mean, I can just do what is under my control, and that is I just give my
yeah.
best. And I hope, I mean, I'm half Italian and half Croatian, and I hope that maybe the Croatian people, at least, and the Italian people might call because of their like, oh yeah, she's half Italian, half Croatian, so maybe that. But I think it's not in my control. So I'm just gonna do my best. I try my best and believe in the song and believe in the staging. And yeah, that's I think that's all I can do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a pretty tricky questions because we ask to all the people we interview. If your song has to be in a movie or TV series soundtrack, what would it what would it be? One concretely,
Okay. That's
or a genre or something like that.
yeah, that's a tricky question. But actually one of my friends told me that the song would have some James Bond vibes.
Oh.
I think maybe due to like the orchestra and the melancholic vibe. I don't know. So maybe maybe James Bond movie. I mean, that would be amazing. I don't know, but yes, that's the only thing that comes to my mind right now, like what my friend told me. Um, yeah, I mean something like this, like a maybe like a melancholic kind of movie or
Yeah.
series fiction.
So the other question is, if your song would be a color, what color would it be? How do you see, what color do you see your song?
Two colors, baby blue and olive green.
Oh, that are colors that nobody told us that. Pretty original, yes.
Thank you.
We're coming back to Eurovision things. So Germany has been in Eurovision since the beginning. So there are a lot of songs you can listen of Germany. What is your favorite song that Germany have get to Eurovision, and why?
Um, that's also pretty tricky. I mean, I watched some like previous Eurovision songs from Germany and I came across Stefan Raab, and I
Mm-hmm.
think it was just super funny. Um, yeah, I think that was like a very funny approach to Eurovision, um, because of this like fantasy kind of language he used, and everyone else thought, okay, is this German? Um, and I also like Roman Lob, for example.
Ah, yeah.
And I think that was a good song. And then, of course, Malik, because his song Rockstars is like on the radio all day here. And you can't go grocery shopping without hearing the song. So it's in your head like every day. So, yeah, these ones.
And besides German songs, what would be your Eurovision favorite?
I really like the epic kind of Eurovision songs. That's also the reason why I wanted to have like an epic part in my song. Um, and I love, for example, Euphoria by
Mm-hmm.
Loreen. Only Teardrops is also one of my favorites. Oh, and I love Mahmoud as an artist.
Oh
And
yeah.
my favorite from him at the Eurovision was Soldi. I think
Mm-hmm.
that was a very cool song. I really like that. Yeah, there are a couple of songs I really like, but these are some of my favorites.
There are now seven songs selected for Eurovision for their countries. So, did you hear anyone or not
Um,
yet?
I listened to like some different kind of songs also from the other national finals, for example,
Yeah.
from Melody Grand Prix in Norway. And I really loved Elsie's because Elsie and I, we were on the same songwriting camp like 2 years ago. And also in the same like kind of room, and that was so cool that this was like a
Yeah.
kind of coincidence. And I listened to the winner from the Melody Grand Prix, and I think that was pretty interesting and pretty cool because it's like um a new kind of genre that I don't usually listen to, but I
Yeah.
think it's super interesting for the Eurovision stage. And I think that's like the cool thing about Eurovision. You can basically do whatever you want. You don't have to uh, care what kind of song structure do we have to have. If it has to be like very commercial or not, you can just do whatever you want,
Mm-hmm.
and hope that the people like it.
Uh, Talking about the song that has been released, because we are from Spain, do you hear the Spanish song?
I did not hear the final Spanish song, no, but I love the Spanish song from last year's Eurovision. And I
Yeah.
think like everything, also dance choreography and everything was it's just amazing.
As I you should listen this year's song because it's totally different
Yeah, I
at
will.
something we sent. Well, the most similar thing that we sent to this year's song was in Eurovision 1983. That was in Munich, Norway. Norway, Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like flamenco, but
Ooh.
combined with new things. It's you should see that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will listen to it immediately. Cool.
So, um, we know that you can say a lot about the staging and the things you are gonna do on the stage on your national final or in Eurovision if you go to Liverpool and you got selected. But can you describe us the idea of your staging in between 1 3 words?
Magical garden, magical word. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, very very short. And we have actually we have a meeting today with like the TV production team, and then we're going to talk about the how it's going to look like and what is possible on the stage and stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting today, and I really hope that we can like do everything that I like have in my mind for the stage, because I have some ideas and I hope we can do that on stage.
Talking about the TV talking about the TV production, when you got the call from the German TV and said, "Hey,
Hmm.
Anika, you got selected."
Yeah.
How did you feel about that? What were you do? What were you doing? How,
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was, because we had like an audition a couple days before the call where we had to perform in front of the German broadcaster and the Eurovision Germany team. And then I was waiting for a response for the call. And it was so hard to sleep like the following days, because I was just thinking about, okay, I hope I'm gonna get in. I hope I'm gonna get in. And then I got a message from the NDR, so the German broadcaster, and they told me, oh, we have to go plan another Zoom call because we have some questions for you. And I was like, oh no, is this a bad sign? Did I do something wrong? And then yeah, I jumped on the call like the next day, and then they said, oh, it was all a joke. We just wanted to let you know that you are in the national final. I'm like, what? And in the first seconds, I couldn't even believe that. But my boyfriend was there behind the camera and filming it with his phone. And I'm like, did you know about that? He did not, but he was like assuming that it could be this. And then
yeah.
after the call, I just started to cry when I started to realize what was happening.
Did you meet the other singers that are on your national final? Did you all get along? Have a, for example, WhatsApp group with all of you?
Oh, that would be a good idea, actually. Um, Will Church and we've known each other before because we already wrote different songs together,
Mhm.
actually, in songwriting sessions. And then last year, I think in summer, we had a session together, and then we started talking about Eurovision. He was like, oh, yeah, I want to participate. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's also my dream. And so fun that we both are in the national selection right now. That's so cool. And then with Lonely Spring, I saw the video from then on TikTok last year, end of last year. And I was immediately like, okay, I have to go slide in their DMs on Instagram and told them, oh my God, I love your song. Because I was like, oh yeah, I just love it. I love the song. And now I'm also like chatting on Instagram with Trong, for example. And it's so cool because everyone is so kind and so cool. And we are like, oh my God, we are so excited for the week in Cologne, like the week before the national final, just
Yeah.
to just to spend time together, get to know each other a bit more, and yeah, enjoy the time, enjoy the experience.
Okay. So, thank you so much for being with us, Anika.
Thank
And
you.
just to finish this interview, I ask you to say something to the people who are gonna watch this interview. So maybe are from Germany, so maybe are from all around Europe and Australia. So well, no, around the world because this year all the people worldwide can can vote. So
That's so
did you know
cool.
that the rule changes?
I read something about it, but I didn't know it was official right now. So the
Yeah.
whole world is able to vote on Eurovision.
Yeah, not
Wow.
no jury in semifinals,
Ah, okay.
and but the people who is not participate, the countries that are not participating in Eurovision count as one country itself.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Okay.
votes are like,
Ah, like one separate country.
yeah, like it was another
Ah,
country.
yeah. Okay. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Thank you for that information.
I'm gonna note it. So thank you so much for being with us, and I'm gonna put you like this so you can say a message for all the viewers of this interview.
How do you like pronounce pronounce it like the right way? Eurorelinchu, or how do you pronounce it?
Eurorelinchu. Euro,
Eurorelinchu.
euro,
Euro
relinchu.
Eurorelinchu.
Yes,
Like
yes.
this? Okay. um hello to all the friends. No. Once again. hello to hello to all the fans from Euro Relincho.
Relinchu.
Okay, once again. Hello to all the fans from Eurorelinchu. This is Anissa Russo, and yeah, have fun watching the interview. It was so much fun, and yeah, hope to see you again someday.
So thank you so much, Anika, for being with us. And I'm gonna switch to Spanish to finish the interview.
Mhm.
Pues esto ha sido la entrevista con Anissa Russo, participante del Unser for Liverpool de este año, la final alemana. Nos vemos en la próxima entrevista. Chao.